Let's talk about the franchise that refused to die. Because the story of how Fast Forever finally got made is almost more dramatic than anything that happens on screen. The 11th and final chapter of the Fast and Furious saga is officially coming to theaters on March 17th, 2028. And after everything this production has been through, the delays, the near cancellations, the budget wars, the bombshell announcements, the fact that this film exists at all feels like its own kind of miracle. So let's break down everything you need to know, because this story goes deep. It all starts with Fast X. Released in May 2023, the 10th film in the franchise was designed as the first half of a two-part finale. A big, loud, chaotic introduction to Jason Momoa's unhinged villain Dante Reyes, who spent 2.5 hours systematically dismantling Dominic Toretto's entire world, blowing up Rome, kidnapping his son, and ending the film on one of the most brutal cliffhangers in franchise history. Multiple characters left in unknown states. Dom and Little B caught in a fiery explosion with no resolution. The audience was supposed to get answers in 2025. That did not happen. Fast X itself was a financial disaster hiding behind a decent box office number. The film grossed $714 million worldwide, which sounds impressive until you learn that its budget ballooned to nearly $400 million, meaning Universal needed the film to cross $1 billion just to approach profitability. It didn't. The studio was furious, no pun intended, and everything for the sequel was immediately thrown into chaos. By October 2025, the Wall Street Journal dropped a bombshell report that stopped the entire internet. Universal had not greenlit Fast Forever. No cast contracts had been signed. No script had been finalized. And most shockingly, the studio was actively considering canceling the project entirely unless the budget could be brought below $200 million. Literally half of what Fast X cost. Universal also reportedly wanted to shrink the cast, cutting screen time from several major characters. The franchise that had grossed over $7 billion worldwide across a quarter century was suddenly fighting for its survival. And through all of this, Vin Diesel just kept driving. The man has been the engine of this franchise for 25 years, and he was not about to let it end quietly in a Hollywood boardroom. In June 2025, Diesel got on stage at Fuel Fest in Los Angeles, a real car culture festival, fittingly, and delivered 3 conditions he personally demanded before agreeing to a 2027 release window. Universal was pushing for, first, the film comes back to Los Angeles, where the franchise was born. Second, it returns to street racing and car culture, the raw, ground-level world of the original 2001 film, before the franchise went to space and fought submarines. Third, and this is the one that broke the internet, Brian O'Connor is coming back. Paul Walker's beloved character, who has been technically alive in the Fast universe since his retirement in Furious 7, will appear in Fast Forever for a proper, meaningful final farewell. Now the obvious question, how? Walker passed away tragically in a car crash in November 2013 during production of Furious 7. That film used a combination of 350 CGI shots, archival footage, and Walker's brothers Cody and Caleb as physical stand-ins with Paul's face digitally reconstructed over theirs. And it produced one of the most emotionally devastating endings in modern blockbuster history. The technology available in 2028 is exponentially more advanced, with AI-driven facial mapping capable of recreating a performer's likeness with stunning accuracy. Cody Walker is expected to return as the physical presence on set, with Paul's face and voice digitally recreated in post-production. The response from fans has been sharply divided, many celebrating it as the ultimate tribute to a man the franchise never truly recovered from losing, and others questioning whether digitally reviving a real person's image, even with family blessing, crosses a line that should not be crossed. It is one of the most emotionally charged debates in franchise film history. On January 30th, 2026, Vin Diesel made it official, posting a photo of himself and Paul Walker together with the caption, "A legacy lasts forever." March 17th, 2028, Fast Forever. The title was confirmed, the date was locked, and Louis Leterrier was confirmed to return as director. In March 2026, acclaimed playwright and screenwriter Michael Leslie came aboard to write the final script, replacing Zach Dean. And in December 2025, Diesel had already teased one more wild card, that a role has been written specifically for Cristiano Ronaldo, the most famous footballer on the planet, though Universal has confirmed absolutely nothing about that. Because of course they haven't. 25 years, 11 films, $7 billion, one family. Fast Forever arrives March 17th, 2028, and this time, the road actually ends.